So it's kind of like this. My daughter wants to go to Georgia Southern, which is in Statesboro, Georgia. It's a pretty good sized university, about 23,000 students. So we thought we'd come down for a couple of days and check out the area and maybe go to Tybee Island and check out Savannah a little bit and kind of put a whole conglomeration kind of video together. Because why not? We are living the coolest life. So we're here off exit 16 at a Mosey's world famous animal farm. They also have a truck here you can get signed up for $10 and ride in it, and it takes you through the other parts of the park. But it's basically a petting zoo. You pay $2 to get in the petting zoo, and you buy you some food, and should be a good time. Big chicken. Hey, big chicken. How are you? You get thrown some food. Yeah, he did.
He sounds like one of them screaming chickens that you squeeze.
Yeah. Big chicken here. He's playing with a peacock. Hey, big peacock. How are you? Guess he's camera shy, huh? Pretty though. This is actually all fenced in here. They've got some other birds in the back. You might be able to see that one right there. Big macaw. They got some cockatoos. Looks like an African gray over there. Got some inside, but the inside's locked. Ah, curses. We got inside at one time. So we're trying to feed these goats a little bit. He's a big one, dude. Oh, you big one. That's always fun. Well, I got some. You ready? Ready for it? Yeah, you are. Should get right out of my hand. I'll feed this emu down here. Oh, there's a llama. Good time. Hey, buddy. If you want any of that, huh? What do you mean? Ow. They pinch you just a little bit. Ow! Quit pinching me! Without him killing my hand. There you go. Got a nice area here. Yeah, he likes to hit too hard when he hits your hand. I'll give him another one. Good job. Good job. Now those are guineas. If you don't know what a guinea is, they actually love ticks. So they're really good to have around the farm. They tend to go where they want and hang around where they want. Of course, those are ducks. But guineas are great. They tend to flock together. I see them in a group of 10 or 15. When I was at a horse farm, we used to have a whole bunch of them. Again, they eat ticks. You love them when they eat ticks. Because ticks ain't good for nothing. But they're a lot of fun. Got little goats. There's our little goats. Got a little goat over here. Give me a second. Give me a second. You wait a minute. These goats are real small. Look at this. Ow, don't you bite me. Ow, that other one's trying to bite me.
I like the little goat. Where's the little guy? Where's my little guy?
We'll feed that goat. We'll feed that duck too. Really out of your hand.
Can't eat the dog. Hello.
Pretty.
There he goes. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Say hello.
We got two more back there.
Say hello.
The cockatoos. Cockatoos, I mean.
Hey.
Here's the little ones.
Hey. You say it. Hello. Say hello.
There's the beautiful part of the campus here at Georgia Southern, where Abigail's going. Nice tree. So here we are, got checked into the hotel, but we are hanging out here at Tybee Island. Tybee Island is exactly what it sounds like. It is an island, but there is a major road, almost an interstate you'd say, 2-lane, 4-lane road coming out here to it. But it's a pretty developed island, I would say. Not a whole lot of people out here on the beach. We're about halfway down the island, I guess. The whole island is, I don't know, 11 miles long. It's not big at all. But it's got a barrier here, and you've got a lot of these crosswalks you see right here are going from where people stay, and of course all the shops and everything, over to the beach. So about every block, every 2 blocks or whatever, they'll have a boardwalk like this one here coming out. Like there's another one there, and then on down there by the pier. It's a pretty nice area. It's not real. It is on the Atlantic Ocean, so therefore you've got the tides that come in, unlike say the Gulf side. The Gulf side's got high tide, low tide, but the way the beaches are set up, it doesn't matter too much. But to here it does. You can see there's a good, I don't know, 30 yards, maybe 50 yards worth of where the tide will come in. There's my crew here. We'll check out the water and see how cold it is. So we made it out here on the water. Abigail says she's going to enjoy being only an hour from the beach. I don't know why. Because being that close, she could even go to class and then come back out here after class even before it gets dark, especially in the summertime frame or early fall. But it's always nice to take a walk out here and see nature at its best. You get some shells are out here. I think got some seagulls, not too many. You can see them from back there behind me. There's not a ton of people out here. We're going to walk down here to the pier, or so we say. We'll see if we make it that far. But should be fun. So a lot of times you get out to a place like this and you think to yourself, why don't I live closer to this? Or you say, why don't I visit places like this more often? Why don't you? You also ask yourself, how much time do you have on this planet? 5 years? 20 years? 40 years? No one really knows, do they? Lots of friends of mine have already passed away, and they were younger than me. You never know how much time you got. You never know. And some people ask me, they say, why do you want a full-time RV down the road? Kidding? Really? There's a whole lot of this country I hadn't seen. Places like Mount Rushmore, never been there. Never been to the Grand Canyon. Never been to those other places. The falls, Niagara Falls, never been there. And most people have been to at least one of those by the time they're 50. Most people. At least I think so. But not me. I have been to Hawaii. A lot of people haven't been to Hawaii. I probably know more people that haven't been to Hawaii than have been to Hawaii. So maybe I'm one up on it in that case. It's not really a competition. It just has to do with what do you want to do. You know, how do you want to spend your life? Where do you want to travel? What do you want to see? You can see all these things via video or someone else's vlog, or you can see them on the internet. But seeing them live is so much different. Living in that area is so much different. Being able to go to the place like this and stay more than just a couple of days. Stay a week, stay 2 weeks, why not? Figure out a way to afford to do that. That's sometimes the challenge. We've been working on this about a year, getting all of our bills paid off. No credit cards, no extra loans. One of my cars is paid off. The second one paid off next month. I'll have to sell the house, take all that money in equity, and buy that RV. So that's one of the things we're going to do. Not necessarily leave the area permanently. Maybe the first year we'll hang around our current home site, but after that gives us the options to. So this is one of the bigger parks here. It's called Forsyth Park. You can see a lot of greenery out here. There's also a monument there. Don't know exactly who that is. If it's a Confederate monument, I hope it stands up for a very, very long time because it's about history. But this is a amphitheater here of some sort. I guess they do concerts here or presentations or what have you up here. But A lot of times I've been out here before, and even this other side over here, I've seen them playing frisbee golf, and not frisbee golf, but that frisbee game they play. It's like football, but they play the frisbee. What's it called? I don't know. Anyway. Major General Confederate States. May it stand for 200 more years. Fighting spirit of the Southern people. Nice. And then we'll find the fountain here somewhere. So there's a crew following back behind me. We're heading up here to it's called the Fountain at Forsyth Park, and we're about there now. Here's the fountain at Forsyth Park. They must have got a fresh paint job because they're really bright. Weren't quite this bright last time I was here. Definitely looks like a fresh paint job. And definitely a fresh paint job. It's a nice park. They do a good job with the vegetation. Give you a chance to donate. Put your name in bricks. It's a nice place to just sit with friends and come. And this is a Friday, I guess it is, and about noon or so, and you can see it's just a big place of people walking. It's a little warm out here too. Riding the bicycles. My daughter's sitting there. So we have now left the beach. We're no longer in Savannah. Did another drive through Savannah just for a little bit, but we are now in a little place called Pooler, Georgia. It's not too far from Savannah, about 9 miles out of town is all it was. And this is a go-kart track. So we're going to ride some go-karts because we're trying to live the coolest life. So this is for the wind, and this is for the exhaust fumes coming out of the car in front of me. Yeah, it's still a good time. Well, I hope you enjoyed that trip to East Georgia, which is to Savannah, Statesboro, and Pooler, the area around there where we went to go-karting. But it was a really good time here. Get a chance to go to that area of the country. Be sure to spend some time down there at the parks. There's lots of little smaller parks. I think there's 30 really small parks within the downtown area of Savannah that are worth stopping. Some have monuments, some are gazebos, some are just fountains. You never know. Each one is just a little different. Some have got bricks on them, some are cobblestone, but each is a very unique and definitely worth the stop. It's kind of one of the signature things you do while you're in Savannah is visit some of those smaller parks. But it was a great time, lots of shopping. I had some pictures of the cobblestone downtown on the Riverwalk, but those didn't come out. But I had a couple of videos that didn't work for me. But oh well, live and learn. Be sure to like and subscribe. Join our gang here, and be sure to ring the bell so that you'll get a notification of anytime I post a new video. I've been doing about 2 a week. Down the road, I'm looking to go to Andersonville, which I've never been to Andersonville. I want to record there. Got some other locations. We'll be doing some traveling to Macon, Georgia, to the Indian Mounds, and some different ones like that. And we're going to go and do some in Alabama also. And also, of course, we have more beaches. And I'll be doing a more extensive video for Statesboro, Georgia, which is the home of Georgia Southern, what's going on campus there and what it's like to be a student at Georgia Southern. We'll be doing that pretty soon, probably maybe August. But stick with us. Take care, and you just keep on living like we are the coolest life.